Hey guys, I want to take the opportunity to set the record straight for those that don't know. This idea, this concept, this thought, this idea of me walking in front of Tyler Perry Studios with this sign. I didn't wake up one day and say, hey, I want to be an actor. I did not wake up one day and said, hey, let me go out in front of Tyler Perry Studios and let's see what type of ruckus I can pick up. But this is what happened. This is what happened. Let me go ahead and say this or tell you it. I had a dream about going on 2 months ago. And I thought it was to be exactly what it was, a dream that someone like me would have a sign around my neck. I didn't see the sign. I just knew I had one of those plastic or cardboard, whatever, something around my neck. And I was out in front of Tyler Perry Studios, just walking back and forth. What's weird about the dream is I saw me. I didn't see myself through my own eyes. I saw myself as if I was across the street with another person. If you know anything about what I just said and you can understand what I just said, you know what I mean when I say that. And if you don't, I really can't help you. But yeah, and I woke up and it was a dream. Well, the same dream occurred again. Now, mind you, I had left Atlanta in July and I was going to be done. I was going to set this goal, this dream, this mission on hold. I was going to put it on hold for 2 years. I told my mom, I said, hey, Mom, you got me for 2 more years in Indianapolis, and hey, it is what it is. Hey, Nana, Paul, 2 more years here, it can't kill me. But I had that dream, and I didn't have it once. I didn't have it twice. I think I had it like 3, maybe 4 times. I had this same dream, and I was like, okay, well, God, what are we doing? Really? And I was like, how do I even go about doing this? And it took me a month just to come up with the conscious thinking of, okay, let's see what we can do. Fast signs. I said, let's go make a sign, or, how do you make a sign? So I did my research on companies that made signs that, you typically see on people on corners with the logos or brand name of whoever they're trying to get to come into their store. And I went into one store and he told me everything as far as pricing. I told him what I was trying to do. But yeah. And I told my mom, I said, I know I told you I would stay for 2 years. I said, but I can't do this. Being in Indianapolis, it seemed like just bad news after bad news after bad news. So I think it's best for me to get out of Indianapolis. I'm not saying the bad news isn't going to follow me, but I needed to be alone in a sense. Because I was dealing with a couple of things. So yeah, I hopped in my car, did a couple of things, tied up some loose ends. Talking about I had a lot of loose ends. But something was different with me coming back to Atlanta this time. I've been in Atlanta. This is 11. Yes, 11 times I've been back and forth. I've left, came back, left, and came back. And this time, before I left, I told my pastor, I said, something's different, Pastor Sloss. I got two pastors, but he's like my dad / pastor, father figure. I said, something's different about this time going to Atlanta. I said, I'm not nervous, I'm not anxious, I'm not giddy about it, I'm just going. And I said, that kind of scares me. And I told him about the dream. And I prayed, I fasted, I prayed some more. I even said, are you serious? Jesus, you gonna do this? Okay, I guess we're doing it. Okay. And so yeah, I got down to Atlanta. I stayed here for a couple of days, more than a couple of days. And I still thought about it. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I said, I just don't know if I can do this. And one day I woke up, didn't have a dream. I just woke up, and it hit me. Something hit me. It said, get up, go get that sign made, and go out there. Ironically, when I got to the sign place, the one I was looking for, what I was explaining him what I was trying to do, he said it would be maybe Friday, Monday would be the maximum. But somehow, and it only is the power of God, we changed signs. Instead of doing it one way, we did it another way. He said, you know what, I can have it to you Wednesday. I said, you can have it to me on Wednesday? I can have it to you by Wednesday. And I think this is Monday, maybe even Tuesday. Did he have it to me in 24 hours? Maybe. But it was rather Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, I picked up the sign Wednesday. And I've been out at Tyler Perry since. And when I first went to the gate, let me state this fact too. When I first got there to Tyler Perry Studios, I pulled up to the gate and I talked to the security guard and I let him know what I was trying to do. So 1, I wasn't trespassing. 2, they couldn't call the cops on me. And 3, I did want them to know what I was doing, so I did not cause commotion and confusion and them getting scared as if, what was I doing? You know, them being curious. I'd rather them be curious, a good curious, instead of a bad curious. So I had already spoken to the security guard, and he told me, you know, yeah, you can do that. I said, cool. Again, I'm not here to be crazy. That's why I pulled up to you and let you know what I was doing. So that's the main gate at Tyler Perry Studios. And you've been, there's another gate that you pass. Actually, it's the first gate you pass, depending on which way you're coming. But if you're going to the main gate, you're going to pass a smaller gate with a security guard. And I'm just walking up and down. I have a talk with him. He asked me what I was doing, and I was just saying, you know, I had this weird dream. And again, going back to that dream, I said, you know, this is God. Because if this was Tyrese, I don't think Tyrese would be doing this. So if this is what I have to do to, I guess, get that blessing in a sense, okay. I mean, I can't tell God no. I mean, you can try. I don't think it's going to work out for you. At least not in your case or anybody's case that says no. That's one person you don't want to say no to. But yeah, I wanted to state that fact because some were getting it twisted. And I thought, you know, before you assume, and it wasn't boom, there's the word. Before you assume, you should really know your facts. And I think not a lot of people, a couple, like 3. They've made certain assumptions that I'm like, really? And it's okay. You don't know. I'm setting the record straight. And for all those that have been reading or watching the videos, this is me also telling you this is how it happened. We're coming up on 10 minutes. I'm going to end this video and do a part 2. So, yeah, I'll be right back.